Hello YouTube, Edmard here with another Forza 5 video for you guys, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Drift Doctors, and we're going to be drifting on Abu Dhabi. This section was used for a Formula D event that they held. It was like a promo event before they started the season on this track, and this is the section that they used. I believe Frederick Asbo won it. It was a few years ago now. It was back when he drove his Supra. It was the year after his rookie year in Formula D, so I really can't remember what year that was. But we're going to be driving this R34. Apologies for the slight damage on the right rear quarter there. I did do a little bit of a wall tap earlier when I was warming up, so I decided to warm up before I started the commentary. But yeah, I just decided to do this commentary because I want to talk to you guys about the Drift Doctors and what the Drift Doctors are, basically. Okay, so Drift Doctors is something that it's something that was started on the Forza forums during Forza 4? No, 3. No, 4. I don't know. No, it's Forza 3. It's during Forza 3 where there's this lovely guy who used to be part of the Forza forums, who goes by the name of Groupet Awesome, also known as Group A, and it's harking back to the days back in Japan where they did touring car races, and it was the Group A set of rules that dictated the cars, and there were I think the cars that you saw in it were like the Mark III Supra, Skylines and stuff like that. Really cool 80s cars that were really awesome. And yeah, he was a really awesome guy, Groupet Awesome, and he set up this thread on the Forza forums in the drift section called the Drift Doctors. And I think to start with it was just him and maybe like 2 other people, and he slowly recruited more people, and that included me. I became an honorary drift doctor, and the idea of being a drift doctor was just to help people out with their drift tunes, and people would comment on the thread asking a question, and I don't know, anything really, whether it's like camber or tyre pressures or whatever, anything that they were having trouble with. Maybe they had a whole tune and they weren't really sure what was wrong with it, so they post the tune or put it up on the storefront for us to download and try and maybe give them feedback on. It was anything to do with tuning, and it was a really successful thread. It was one of the most successful threads on there, and at the end of Forza 3 we had the Drift Lounge likes to do a bit of an awards thing where people vote on their most favourite threads or something like that. Lots of different things: best drifter, best UK drifter, best international drifter, best US drifter, stuff like that. And so this thread, the Drift Doctors thread, managed to get best thread, and Group A got the most helpful person on the forums and stuff. So this was a really successful thing to do on the forums, and I really enjoyed being a part of it, and I gained a small reputation for helping people basically on their tunes. Ooh. And you've probably seen on my channel I've done a couple of guides on how to drift, or maybe how to use a wheel on Forza and stuff like that. And basically I want to do something like that again. I want to try and give something to the community again and try and help people out. So what I decided to do is do my own sort of Drift Doctors thing. Unfortunately, Group A is no longer on the Forza forums, and the Forza forums are kind of dead at the moment, and I want to try and kickstart my channel again. So I see this as a perfect opportunity to try and revive it for myself, and I might get input from other Drift Doctors if I can find them, the other guys that used to be part of it who are still around. A couple of them have actually got banned from the Forza forums, and unfortunately there's quite a few guys that just I don't really see anymore. But this is something that I want to do for myself at the moment. And the idea is... Oh, that was terrible. The idea is that you guys can send me your questions about your tunes. So, for example, you might be tuning a Skyline like the one I've got here, and you might be having issues with it. You might be, maybe after this you feel like going and trying out this section because you haven't seen it before, and you make a Skyline, you just can't make one that can link up all the corners, and you don't know why. Well, that's what this is for. This is for you to contact me, tell me what your problem is, and let me know. And then from your description of your issues, I can then help you and try and make you better as a result. Now, the way that you guys are going to contact me, you could do it over YouTube if you want. I don't mind you sending me a message on YouTube. The only issue with that is that I don't always get notified, and because basically the YouTube notification emails that I get, they get sent to an email account that I just don't use anymore. So if you do send me a message on YouTube, I probably won't know about it. So what I've done instead is I've started up a new email, and I should put an annotation, if I remember, over the video right now telling you what it is. It's going to be driftdocedmard. Okay, I'll put an annotation. It's going to be at hotmail.com, I believe. So that's driftdocedmard at hotmail.com. Now, hopefully I'll remember the annotation, and you guys will know that. And so the idea is you just send me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can with advice. If I get a couple of emails that are about the same subject, maybe I'll get the same thing over and over again, then I might make a video on it. So maybe there's a couple of people that ask me maybe a couple of different questions that all amounts to how to tune camber, then I'll do a video on how to tune camber. So yeah, that's basically the idea, and hopefully you guys like it. Oh, we nearly went then. And as a result, all you guys watching, all my viewers, and anyone else that might be watching, oh no, we've spun. Anyone else that might be watching can benefit from this, and we can grow together, and it'll make everyone better at drifting as a result. Anyway, that's the mission. Hopefully we can succeed in that, and hopefully you guys will enjoy my advice, and you'll appreciate it. I don't really know what else to say, really. Just send me an email with any issues that you might have, and I'll be happy to reply. Don't expect an immediate reply. I am UK based, so... Oh my god, I'm not concentrating now. I'm UK based, so if you are in America and you send me an email during the evening, then I'm probably asleep at that time, so there's no point thinking that I'm going to immediately reply. What I will do is I've got an app on my phone that will be able to notify me when I do get an email, so I will know about it, and as soon as I get some free time, then I will reply. I work during the day. I work from 9 till 6, so during my lunch break, or maybe while my manager's not looking, I'll sit and do a few replies. You know, this also depends on how busy it is, and if I get loads and loads of people requesting stuff from me, then obviously I will want to enlist the help of other people. I might make some other email accounts for someone else if I can find someone else to help out. But initially I don't expect there to be tons of people asking, but you know, as soon as you want to ask something, just do so, man. I'm all up for it. I'm really like to get as many people as possible emailing me, so I can just help as many people as I can. because I do know, like, when it comes to tuning, I do know what I'm doing. I tune all my own cars. I've done lots of research. You know, I spent the whole of Forza 3 and Forza 4 learning as much as I could about how to tune on Forza specifically. And there's some things on Forza that you can really take advantage of that you can't do in real life. And there's some things that are different between Forza and real life. So it's important to know what you can take from real life and the simulation part, and also the exploitation that you can get from Forza. So yeah, that's about it really. I've probably been talking for long enough now. This car here has a brilliant tune on it. I think I might, if I pause it, I think I can show you what it's like. If I go into the tune setup, if you'd like to use this, you're perfectly welcome. Just note down what I've got here, pause the video each time I go onto the new thing, and you can use this tune if you like. I can't be bothered to put it up on the storefront. Sorry, no, it's not a storefront anymore, it's the tuning database. But yeah, feel free to just completely nick this tune. I'm not really that attached to it. It is pretty good. As you can tell, I've only spun like twice, and that's mainly because I'm busy talking and not really concentrating on what I'm doing. But yeah, and also feel free to try out that section. If you didn't know it already, that's a brilliant section, and I'm really happy that this track is in this game. Oh my god, it's so good. The only downside to it is that the rumble strips, when you go backwards on some of the rumble strips, they just fling your car into the air for some reason, so you got to watch out for that when you're on your way back. But other than that, it's brilliant. I love this section. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been Edmard, and feel free to email me. Again, that email is driftdocedmard@hotmail.com. No spaces, no capitals or anything. That's all it is. I'll make sure there's an annotation on the video. So if you've got your annotations turned off, turn them on, and then you'll be able to see it. I'll also put something in the description of the video, if I remember. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and get emailing.